May your future husband hit you with his car, but make sure you don't have cocaine in your system when that happens. Hi, what's up? Corday here. I'm back with another review of Salma, the YouTube web series. Senegalese YouTube web series, and this is a review of episode 2. So, jumping right into it, remember that our guy Rashid hit Salma with his car. Guys. Sadly, Salma's friends abandoned her when Rashid's car hit her. They ran away, including the girl I thought was probably her best friend. Yeah, female friendship in the mud. Anyways, Rashid, being a gentleman, of course, he's trying to be a good Muslim now, so he stays. Make sure he calls an ambulance. That ambulance had the most annoying ambulance siren I've ever heard. But he calls an ambulance and he stays with her, takes her to the hospital and all of that. And next we see Salma's family, her parents in particular, regretting sending her out of the house. I was wrong about them, okay? I mean, I knew that it wasn't like they were chasing her out of the house because they were being nasty to her or whatever. They were really hurt, but I thought that for a while they wouldn't want to speak with her or see her, but actually pretty quickly, almost immediately, probably like the day after or something, they're regretting sending her out of the house in the first place, which was really nice to see. And of course, we already know by now that our guy Rashid doesn't joke with his prayers. We see him in the mosque, probably praying for Salma to get better. And then the filmmakers decided to intercut this with Salma in the hospital as they are praying, her fingers are moving. You see what you're doing, guys. But then here's the thing. The doctor finds out that there's a lot of cocaine in her system, which could complicate her recovery. And of course, he has to tell Rashid this. And when he's telling Rashid, I'm like, this is probably going to cause problems, in their relationship moving forward. But somehow I got the sense that he might not judge her, like, judge her. He might just ask small. I mean, yeah, but he might not judge her because I feel like whatever it is that happens, they're going to end up together. But even if and when they end up together, see me, I'm so sure they'll end up together, right? I don't want to set myself up for heartbreak, but even if they end up together, it probably would be an issue because her past will probably come up at some point. Just saying, this is how these things go, right? And then, of course, we go to Rashid's cousin. She's putting juju in Rashid's office. I mean, while her mom seems to be the one that's, carrying this whole thing on her head, she's more like, I'm putting this in his office because my mommy said so. And then, of course, Rashid's sister catches her doing it. And she's like, I wasn't supposed to do it while there was somebody watching. Like, you see this nice image of Rashid sitting on a canoe. He's pulling on his tesbih. And this same mysterious driver that Salma saw earlier appears and is telling him about how he has to help Salma, which of course is telling us that these people are going to end up together. Guys, even if they don't end up together, they are going to spend a lot of time together. That one I know for sure, which I am looking forward to. Okay? Rashid wakes up and then we see this is a dream. And the filmmakers use this opportunity again to show us Rashid shirtless again. And then the first thing Rashid does when he wakes up is to call his alpha. If you know, you know. Calls him to interpret the dream. And then his alpha or his malam tells him, okay, recite Quran for her. I'm going to send you some prayers and all that. So later in the hospital, he recites the Quran for her, and she starts... It starts looking like she's going to wake up. She doesn't quite wake up, but it starts looking like, she's trying to wake up. And then there was this moment where he's reaching for her face, like he's going to touch her face, but he holds back, right? He doesn't. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, this guy is trying to foreshadow that they'll be, in a relationship, but then he would have to hold back or pull back because of her past. Or maybe that's just me overthinking it and he was just holding back because, good Muslim, he cannot be touching a woman he's not related to or married to. So maybe that's about what happens in this episode. Until the next one, see ya. Bye. Toodles.